Hi you guys, welcome to day 2. Today we are going to do leg exercises, and we're going to talk about exercise first and why that is important. We all know it's important. We all know it's important to take care of our bodies and give it the best chance possible, right? Exercise has so many benefits. So many benefits. A few of them are it decreases anxiety and depression, which who doesn't want that? It helps you sleep better. It does help with insomnia. So I think for me at least, and from what I have heard, insomnia tends to be a side effect of a lot of different diseases and a lot of different medications. So good luck with sleep, right? But exercise does actually help you sleep better. So I had really bad insomnia when I was younger, and as I've gotten older and exercised more and learned how to do this, then it has helped me sleep better. So I still have bouts of insomnia. It hasn't completely gone away, but it is so much better than it used to be. So exercise will help with that, which is a huge benefit. Exercise also helps you to get sick less often, which is a big deal for people like me and maybe you who are on immunosuppressants. We tend to get sick, right? Exercise, I used to get sick a lot. Now I don't get sick as often. I still get sick. I'm on immunosuppressants. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen to anyone, but you do get sick less often. So that is a nice added benefit as well. So, plus exercise, especially when you're weightlifting, which we are doing, it helps to strengthen the muscle, which then in turn helps to help the bones and joints stay in place and be healthier and stronger. So, so many benefits of exercise. It's amazing, and it just makes you feel good. It gives you endorphins. And I know it takes energy up front, right? And you're like, I have very limited energy. Here's how I like to tell people about this. I like to imagine that you have this little tiny pail of energy that sits over your head, and it drips energy into your head all day long, okay? But this energy pail is only so big, and it only holds so much energy. When that energy runs out, you're done. You're on the couch for the rest of the day, you're done. We all understand this, right? We have all hit that point that we're like, I've got nothing left in the tank. I am done. Well, what exercise will do is over time, it increases your bucket size. So instead of this little tiny bucket that might hold a cup of energy, pretty soon it expands to 1.5 cups, 2 cups, 3 cups, 5 cups, 5-gallon thing of energy that gets dripped into you all day long. And seriously, I've watched this happen in my life. I am living proof. I had zero energy. I could barely walk, you guys. Really, if we're talking about it, I could not walk. My husband had to help me comb my hair, help me how to sit on the toilet. He had to help me with my makeup. Like, it was not fun. And over time, my energy and my pain and everything has decreased because of exercise, and has helped me to be able to, I go support my son in all of his sport stuff. A personal trainer. I was teaching classes. I just had a baby a year ago, so I let go of my classes so that I can stay at home and be with my little guy again. But it has seriously increased my bucket size to where before I literally could do hardly anything, to now I do everything that I want to do. And it's awesome. It feels so good, and I want that for you. So thank you for joining me here. That is why exercise is important. That is what it's going to do for you. It's going to increase your energy. It's going to decrease your pain as you continue with it and stick with it. So you have to promise yourself to do that, and you will see those benefits, and it will be amazing. Plus, better sleep, decreasing anxiety and depression, just helping overall to feel happier and be better. So super exciting, and you're going to get strong and feel amazing and feel good and look good, and so many things that I want for you. Okay, but today we're going to get right to the exercise where you're doing legs. So squats. I told you yesterday that I was going to teach you how to do squats correctly, and I am. Lots of people don't know how to do squats correctly, we'll say that. So let me give you an example of what a good squat looks like. So when I come down here, let's see if I get you sideways. I'm going to come here. My arms have to come out to counterbalance, right? My knees are slightly over my toes, and that is where they should be. my chest is as up as it can be. Okay, I'm not here. That means that my knees are not past my toes, and I'm putting a lot of stress on my back this way. So knees have to come forward a little bit, and you'll come up. Okay, so if you had something written on your chest, I should be able to read it the whole time. The other thing I want you to think about is if you are on a carousel pole, what does a carousel do? It goes up and down, right? It can't go forward and back. So I can't be squatting here, right? I have to move up and down on my carousel pole. Okay, so that is what I want you to have in your head. Now, you might be coming here at first, and that is perfect. So you're not straight up and down, you're on a carousel pole, you're coming down a couple inches. That's perfect. If that's where you start, that is awesome. Start there. So let me show you a couple other things that will be beneficial. You don't have to go that low. You can, let me grab something here. Got my other prop. You can have, set some books or something on your couch. You'll come, just kind of tap that and stand up. Tap it and stand up. Now, knees, lots of pain, right? In a lot of people. So what I tell my clients, what I tell everyone is level 3 to 4 pain, you can be there and it's fine. So out of a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is the worst pain. It is okay for you to go to a level 3 or 4 of pain. Don't push past that. That can put you into a flare-up. It can exacerbate things. We don't want to do that. We don't want to exacerbate the pain, but we do want to be able to work through it enough that we are getting a little bit stronger every time. So it's important not to push yourself so far that then you're done. You are sore for weeks, for months. It's taken you months to recover from this. That is not what we want. We want just a little bit. So we're going to push just a little bit and then be done. Push just a little bit and then be done. And as we do that every day, that pushing just a little bit is a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger until eventually you're actually pretty strong in doing stuff that you didn't even realize. It just took a little bit of consistency every day of pushing just a little bit, but not so much that it pushes you down and you are down and out for the count for weeks. Okay, not all exercise is created equal. Okay, there are exercises that can hurt you, so you do have to be very smart about the exercises that you're doing for your body. Not everyone understands chronic health conditions. There are people out there doing all sorts of high intensity stuff and jumping and squat jumps and burpees and lunges and all these things, jumping lunges, split lunges, all this stuff that if you started into a program like that and you were like, okay, I can do this, and you do it, and then it's going to put you down. You are going to be down and out for the count for months that took you to recover because you bit off a little bit more than you can chew. We want to eat an elephant, and you do that by one bite at a time. So we are going to slowly and amazingly build up your muscle through weightlifting. You do not have to look like a bodybuilder. Weightlifting is not going to make you look like a bodybuilder unless you are eating super strict and the correct amount of calories and shredding and the right macros and all of these things. And it actually takes really, really heavy weight to look like a bodybuilder. So if you do not want to look like that, don't worry. Chances are you probably will not just from lifting weights, but we do need to lift weights so that we can strengthen our bones and our joints, our muscles that hold all of our joints and stuff into place. And again, it will decrease the pain over time. I promise. It has for me. So another option that you can do with squats, let me grab my medicine ball here. If you have a medicine ball, you can put this on a wall and you're going to put the small of your back, the little arch in your back down here. You're going to put the ball right there. Then you're going to put your feet where they're comfortable. You'll see as you start going down, okay, and then you'll squat down and back up. You'll just come again to the top of that level 3 or 4 pain. As soon as you start hitting that level 3 or 4 pain, that's when you're going to come back up, squeeze your legs, okay? I'm pushing into this ball in the wall. It's helping me be able to come down. And again, as you do this, say Okay, here's some 3 or 4 pain, come up. Eventually, you know, you'll be able to get lower and lower as you do this. Okay, so that might be a great first option for somebody. And then you'll move to squatting on this here. And then eventually you'll be able to take that away and just squat touching the couch. And then maybe eventually you're being able to come parallel to the ground, okay? So those are your different options. As for weights, if you're starting out, I would say don't worry about weights on squats. I'm already getting out of breath just from showing. Again, when we weight lift, it can get your breathing up, which is good. That means it's working. So your weights, if you do have weights and want to use them, you can hold them on your shoulders. You can hold them in the front of you. You can hold them to the side. Doesn't matter. Every way you do it, as long as your form is correct. Okay, and then if you have the barbell, you know, of course, if you're in heavy lifting, barbell will be on the back doing that. Now, as for feet, the wider you are, the more stable you're going to be. Okay, so you can be here. The more narrow, the less stable you are, and you may not be able to go down quite as low, narrow. So what I want you to start with, I want your feet to be shoulder width apart, okay? Your toes are gonna be turned out just slightly, and your knee, again, is gonna come out over your second and third toe, okay? When I stand up, the weight's not in my heel, it's not in my ball of my foot. I want a pretty even distribution between those. And then push through the ground, squeezing here. When I come up, I am coming up nice and tall here. I'm not arching like this. I want a nice tall body. Arching pinches here. We don't want to pinch there and cause back issues. Okay, so we'll squat here and come up. Okay, I know, lots of information, but I promise it will be worth it if you can do it correctly, and then you'll be like, I can squat. This is awesome. I'm getting stronger. My legs are getting stronger. And you're going to feel so good. So that is how you squat. So now you're going to pick your level, get your ball, get something high, grab some weight, whatever you need to do. And we're going to start 3 sets of 12. So go ahead and join me. I'm going to grab my weights here. Feet hip width apart. Balance is equally distributed between my heel and the ball of my foot, and I'm going to come down as low as I comfortably can and then back up. Exhaling here, inhale down, exhale, good, 4, 5, again, if you are just coming down a little bit, that's perfect. I'm so proud of you. Just go where you're comfortable. 8. Eventually, you'll be able to get lower and lower. 9. 10. 11. 12. Good. Okay. Now, chances are you're probably breathing a little heavy. Again, our legs are bigger muscle, so they do work us a little bit harder. So it's okay, that is good. That is what we want, but you're gonna sit, you're going to rest, do whatever you need. You're gonna start listening to your body and start being able to work with it and push it a little bit when it needs to be pushed and hold back when it needs to hold back. You're gonna start learning how to do this and to do what your body needs. And it's gonna be awesome. Okay, let's go again. If you're ready, if you're not, again, push pause, come back when you are, feet hip width apart, shoulder width apart. Inhale, exhale, okay. Inhale down, exhale, 1, 2, push through the ground to stand up, 3, really engage those quads, 4, 5, your hamstrings are working here too, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, 12, good job. Okay, are you breathing? You're breathing heavy. Good. Muscles are probably burning a little bit. That's good. We want it to burn. You can rub it out, shake it out, jiggle it out, and then get oxygen on board to come back to it so that they can be replenished enough that we can do another full set of 12. And then we'll move on to the next exercise. You guys are doing amazing. Legs are my favorite. They make me happy. I hope they're making you happy. You might be cursing me. That's okay. As you get stronger, you will learn to love it like I do. Okay, grab your weight. Here we go. Last set. Feet, weight evenly distributed, shoulder width apart. Inhale, exhale, and we're gonna inhale on the way down. Exhale up, 2, squeezing the legs. Good. How's your form? Is your chest up? Good. You are strong. You are doing it. You're doing amazing. 10. 11, one more. 12, good job. Oh, you guys are amazing. Okay, go ahead and sit, rest and recover. What we're gonna work on next is a calf raise. Now I had surgery on my feet, so I don't actually have joints in my feet that move. I have the top, so I have screws that cross over my big knuckle in my toe that attaches my foot to the toe. You know that one? It's only the very top part of my big toe that bends. Nothing else does. So calf raises are a little bit difficult for me. I still do them because they're awesome. But I don't go up as high as a lot of other people can because I don't have that extra movement there. So whatever it looks like for you. And if you want to do this on a stair so that your heels can hang off of the stair, that's totally fine. Then be hanging on. And if you need to balance, you know, by holding a wall or a chair or something, do that. So a calf raise, you're just going to come up onto your toes and down. Up on your toes and slowly lower. Okay, you ready? So grab you can hold weights or you can do this body weight, whatever you need. I'm gonna grab my weights, I'm gonna hold them down at my side, and then I'm gonna come up and try and slowly lower. Woo, and down. It's okay if you lose balance. As you lose balance, you might find that you speed up and go faster and faster and faster. So try and slow it back down. Make it purposeful. 7, 8, 9, you're doing good. 10, 11, 12, good. Okay, again, you might need to walk that out. Go ahead and sit down or stand up and just kind of move around, whatever you need. Okay, before we get ready to go again. So this is a smaller muscle group, so it doesn't get quite as tired as your quads did. I think it still burns, but you won't feel quite as tired. You're not gonna be breathing as heavy. So we do wanna get some oxygen in there, but I think probably a 45-second rest is totally okay here. Instead of that full minute, because I don't think we need quite the full minute to recover on this one. But if you do take it, please, you're gonna listen to your body, right? That's what this is. Learning to listen. Okay, you ready to go again? All right, here we go. 1, 2, hold it up top, slowly lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, you're halfway there. 7, slow it down if you need. If you're going way crazy fast, slow it down. 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, good. Okay, You guys are doing amazing. I love it. Good job. Feel proud. We got one more set and then we'll move on to our last exercise. Check in. How do you guys feel? Do you feel amazing? Do you feel good? Like, I totally got this. I can do this. I can do this every day for the rest of my life. Good. Yes, you can. I know you can. It's amazing. Okay. Big breath. Exhale. Do it again. Okay. Let's go again. You guys ready? Grab your weight. We're going to come up on your toes, down. 2, up and hold it if you can, slowly lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, whoop, I went a little fast there, it's all right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12, good, okay. Now, we're actually gonna move to the floor. So I'm gonna get a different camera angle. I'll be right back. We're gonna do what's called a glute bridge. So, you can hold the weight on your hips if you would like, or you don't have to. What we're going to be doing is lifting up our hips, okay, up to the sky. Now, what I want to eventually get to is being able to come into a straight line here. Okay, but you might start out here and that's okay, but the goal is to get all the way up here. Now, feet, where do they go? It doesn't matter. The further out you come, I can be out this far and come here and it's working more hamstring. Up here is working more butt. So it just depends on where you want to focus your work for the day. So whatever you want. And then also if you raise your toes, that goes more butt than hamstring. Okay, so choose wherever you want to be. In fact, let's do all 3 versions today. Let's go with feet flat, working the butt here. So this will be our first set. Grab your weight. You ready? We're gonna go 1, breathing out here, inhaling here. 2, squeeze the back of the legs and the butt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slowly lower down. 7, 8, 9, 10. You're doing awesome. How's it feel? 11. Does it feel awesome? 12. Good. Okay. Go ahead and just lay here. Recover. But don't go to sleep. You still have to work out. You still have to finish with it. Okay. Now we're going to do it. The second set, we're going to lift our toes up. Okay. So when you're ready, but we're going to recover. We're going to let that oxygen get back to our muscles. Just relax for a minute. Enjoy this time down here. Okay. Are you guys ready? If not, again, pause the video, come back when you're ready. Toes up and push through the heel. Really squeeze that glute or that butt. 2, inhale down. 3, exhale up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you burning? I'm burning. That's a good thing. 9, 10, 11. Slowly lower. 12. Good job. Okay. The last one you're going to do, just walking your feet out. I want you to walk out at least a couple inches, but if you want to try more than that, nope, I'm going to say let's just come out a couple inches. Okay, just so you can feel the difference, have it transition to the hamstring a little bit more. So, rest and recover. Shake your legs out if you need. Shake them out. You're gonna have amazing looking hamstrings and butt. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, you ready? Get some oxygen on. Take a couple big breaths. Inhale, and we're gonna exhale and go up. 1, ooh, do you feel it? Do you feel that right down in your hamstring? 2, 3, 4, slowly lower. 5, 6, it's okay, you're strong, keep going. Even though it burns, you can feel it down there more. Keep going, you're doing good. 9, 10, good job, 2 more, you guys, keep going. 11, feel the burn, love the burn. 12, good job, you are done for today. Okay, let me show you how to stretch this out really quick. So you're gonna do a figure 4. So you're gonna cross one ankle over the other knee. You'll reach through, grab the back of your leg and pull it forward, and you'll get a nice glute stretch. So do that for 30 seconds on each side. You can also roll on your side here. Grab your foot and pull back just so you can stretch the quad, okay? If bending your knee is too hard, you can get a partner. You can lay on your tummy and then they can lift up your leg and you'll push down on their hand. Okay, so they'll lift, like holding right here. They'll lift it up and then you'll push down, and that will get a nice stretch in your quad right there too. So awesome job, you guys. You did amazing. Be so proud of yourself. I am proud of you. Thank you for joining me. Come back tomorrow because we're going to talk about nutrition and what that looks like for you and what healthy really is and isn't for you. And we are going to work chest muscles tomorrow. So come back tomorrow and have a great day.